Cool. Alright, so this one's going to be another one of those simple ideas that you just kind of move around just to practice doing something, same idea in a few different keys. So this one, I'll just play through it real quick. We got and we'll move that around a few times, play around with that idea a little bit. But yeah, so we're starting off with kind of that really well played slide with E minor pentatonic shape. It's kind of what we're playing with. So I'm starting, my first finger is on 2nd fret of the B string. My middle finger is on the 3rd fret of the G. And as I strum just those two strings with my right hand, then I slide up. So we have that slide. So first finger, 2nd fret of the B, and my middle finger's on the 3rd fret of the G. And as I'm playing it, I'm sliding right away. I don't really stay on those first notes, so it's not, it's more of a, so I do the slide and then I strum it, I think it's twice. Yeah, so slide, and then my first finger is now on the 3rd fret of the B, and my middle finger is now on the 4th fret of the G. And I strum those twice. So we got 1, 2, slide 1, 2, slide 1, 2. So I do that 3 times. And yeah, starting off really slow just to get the hang of it. And then eventually you can play it as fast as you want. So yeah, I do that 3 times. And then this is, from there, a pretty easy walk down through your E minor pentatonic scale. And it's actually got one extra note, so we're going with our 2nd fret of the G, and then open, so 2nd fret, open. Then we go to the D, it's going to be the same thing, 2nd fret, open. And now when we're on the A string, we're going to go 2nd, 1st, and then open. And then on the E string, 3rd fret, and then open. So we got our so we're doing this 2nd fret of the G. So we're playing our A note there, open for the G, and then we're playing our E, D, and then it's B, A sharp, A, G, E. So that's 2nd fret on the G, open, 2nd on the D, open, then 2 on the A, 1 on the A, open, 3rd on that E, and then open. So one more time, just that little walk down. So those together. So this note having this in there is actually the blues note. So it kind of takes it from being your normal pentatonic so just adding that first fret in there on the A string. So, yeah, fun fact there. A little extra flavor to it. So, yeah, once more down here. So we take that idea. Once you kind of got that down, you can move it all the way up 12 frets. So now, I'm going to be playing the same notes, using the same E minor key, but I'm going to be playing it up 12 frets. So for this one, instead of using my first and second finger, I'm actually going to use my second and third finger. And that's just a personal preference thing. If you want, you can keep doing the first and second finger, but for me, I just find it a little bit more comfy to use those two fingers way up here. So we got a little bit different thing at the end there, but we'll get to that in a second. So we have the 14th fret on the B, and I'm doing that with my middle finger, and the 15th fret of the G. I'm doing that with my ring finger. I'll hit those strings, do that slide bit, and strum them again twice. That's 14 on the B, 15 on the G, and just slide up one fret. And then we're going to do that walk down thing again. So it's the same notes, just 12 frets up. So we have our A, G, E, D, B, A sharp, or B flat, A. And instead of doing what I did down here, was I played the G on the E string, and then open. But up here, instead of going to the G note on the 15th fret of the E, I'm going to go to the G note on the 10th fret of the A. So once I get down and then I can play the E on the E string. So that's 14 on the G, 12 on the G, 14 on the D, 12 on the D, and then it's going to be 14, 13, 12 on the A. So 14, 13, 12 on the A, down to the 10th fret, that's the G, and then E on the 12th fret of the E string there. So the whole thing. Just like that, same thing. And that's in E minor. We can try moving that same idea to A minor. So we're going to do our slide from the 7th fret of the B and the 8th fret of the G to the 8th fret of the B and the 9th fret of the G. We just got that slide there. Same as it was in the other two. But now we're doing the key of A minor. And then our walk down. Ooh, not quite. There we go. So that walk down is the same as the one that we did in the second E minor one. So instead of going to a note on playing 2 notes on the big E, I'm doing that extra note on the A string before going to the root note, which is A here. So that walk down, we have the 7th fret of the G to the 5th fret. And it's the same thing with the D string, 7, 5. Now it's 7, 6, 5 on the A. 7, 6, 5, down to the 3. And then 5th fret on that big E string. So one more time, that's our C note. Or sorry, that's our D note. D, C, A, G, E flat, D sharp, whatever you want. D, C, A. I think they would actually be E flat, just because with the blues note, it's always referred to as a flat 5. So yeah, E flat, D, C, A. So that's the same as this was. Just in the key of A minor now, so. And yeah, one other variation is throwing that walk down in, but an octave higher than it was before. So instead of doing it here, we just do that. Or so we do the slides the same as normal, but now we're going to be on the 10th fret of our little E string. So 10, 8, 10, 8 on the B, and then this is where those 3 notes are right together. So we have our 9, 8, 7 on our G, 9, 8, 7, down to the 5th, and then we're going to go to the D string for our root note, A, in this case. So that's 10, 8 on the little E, 10, 8 on the B, 9, 8, 7, 5, all on the G, and then 7 on the D. So with the slidey bit, and you can try that one. Yeah, we'll do that one with the high E minor one again. So we got so that is 17 to 15 on the little E, 17 to 15 on the B, and then we're going to go 16, 15, 14 on the G. So 16, 15, 14, 12, and then 14 on the D for our root note E in this example. So those are in E and A minor, and try moving them around to different keys. You could do any one you want. G would be a close one. Or yeah, so moving it around. It's the same thing as just playing it in a different key. And again, just, that same point of, if you know how to play one idea in different keys, then it's more useful. So you might be jamming with one, group of people, they play a song in a certain key. You have your licks. If you know how to move them around, you can play those licks in different keys. So it just kind of takes what's useful in one place and makes it useful everywhere. And it helps you also really learn whatever it is. So by the time you're done learning it, and ideally all the different keys, then you'll have that idea down. You'll be like a super pro at it. So yeah, that one more time. And that is moving some ideas around on the fretboard. Should keep you busy for a while. Yeah. Rock on.